Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is John and welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube channel, my first YouTube video for this series, and I wanted to start making videos to sort of, well, for many reasons actually, but I wanted to start documenting my progress, and I wanted to start sort of like journaling my progress, making sure I'm tracking my goals, and I figured this is the best way to do it. Also, I wanted to sort of use this platform to help keep me accountable. And if any of you guys out there are watching, if if you have some goals that you want to go after, or if you have plans that you want to do, maybe we can hold each other accountable and like help keep each other on track and go after our goals. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear any tapping. It's my dogs. I have my dogs with me. I'm in my artist studio, and my dogs are always with me. There's one of them that's awake right now, so if you hear her walking, hold on, Lily. Come here. Come here, little tater tot. You little tater tot. Come here. So this one is Lily, one of my brood. She just woke up. The rest are still sleeping. So you'll see them from time to time, and you'll probably hear them from time to time. So I apologize for any noise that they might make. But I do want to let you guys know that I'm making this video because I want to journal and keep track of my progress and make sure that I'm staying on track. And again, like I said, if you guys are going through the same thing, you guys have goals you want to go after, we can hold each other accountable and lift each other up and really encourage each other to go after our goals. Like many of you, I'm sure, especially after the whole COVID thing, I've had some financial setbacks, some businesses closed, many things. I ended up losing a house. I lost my house. That had nothing to do with COVID. That was a more personal thing. And I'll talk about that later on. Oh, here comes another one. But yeah, so, and I'm sure we're all in that same boat where we're just, trying to make ends meet. And I don't know about you, but I'm just really tired of struggling. Not to get too political, but I don't want to blame the government. I feel like I need to hold myself 100% accountable. My finances is my, business. It's my goal. It's my responsibility, and I'm not going to put that responsibility off on anyone else. So yeah, some things have happened in my life, but I take full responsibility for them, and I take full responsibility in turning things around. And that's part of what this video series is about. So I don't know about you, but I definitely don't feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. I'm far from where I thought I would be. And I just want to make sure that I am super focused on changing things, turning things around, going after my goals, and really, really making an effort to get my life back on track. Like I said, my finances aren't that great, so that's like priority number one, getting my finances back. And part of what the plan is I've always wanted to have my own business, and I've been sort of doing it off and on, a little bit of a hobby. And the results is basically, in terms of the money, it was, you do a hobby, you make hobby money, and that's exactly where it's at. It's like I wasn't taking it very seriously. I did it sort of like on a weekend sort of thing whenever the mood struck me, and that's basically why my business was stagnant. So I'm definitely putting it as priority number one, putting all my efforts into growing my business and making it a real business, making it something that I can live off of and thrive off of, as opposed to working several jobs and doing this. So yeah, so I guess I should tell you a little bit. It's always been my dream to have my own store, my own shop, have my own collection in terms of like home accessories, in terms of like clothing and things like that. And I've been doing that, like I said, off and on. For example, I have my watch collection. I have this design out now, and I have a couple more coming in the springtime. I've been making soy candles, like scented soy candles, for quite some time, but I've decided to sort of because everything I'm doing is so masculine focused, I've decided to sort of focus on making like masculine scented candles. Because, like I said, I have the men's collection watch. I also have a men's collection underwear. Um, and in the fall and in the fall and the winter, I come out with a men's jacket collection, and I should have more clothing for men coming out in the fall and winter. So I'm definitely going in that direction. There's still some things that I'm going to keep that are sort of gender neutral, because I have a lot of candles that are gender neutral that are my best sellers, and it wouldn't make sense to just drop those all together just because I'm focusing on a different um, idea, because they're selling really well. And the other thing that I do is I need to put you down for a second. Sorry. So the other thing I do is I make resin products, and I started selling them. So I got into making, and please don't think that I'm like turning this into like an infomercial or I'm selling things. I'm just letting you know what I make, and you'll see me making them from time to time. You'll see me going to pop-up events and craft fairs and things like that. So I'm not telling you all this just so I can get you to buy something. I just want you to know what I make and some of the products that I have. I leave it up to you to do whatever you want with that information. But yeah, so it's like I make resin products, and one of the things I make are dominoes. It's hard to, they don't look as great as they do. They don't look that great on video as they do in person. But I try to make them as elegant as possible. Let's see, here's another set that I make. And in addition to the ones that I make, I can also make custom. So if you're looking for something more bespoke, something with your color scheme, I can make that as well. And from that, I actually started making, in addition to that, I also make coasters, and I make other things as well. But from the coasters and from the dominoes, I had someone Instagram message me and asked if I could do like a custom domino set for the best man and groomsmen. They wanted domino sets with the color scheme and the best man's name and the date of the wedding. And I'm like, sure, I can do that. I've never done it before, but I'm like, sure. And so I ended up doing that. And then from that came the idea of making coasters for weddings. And I don't know if you can see that very well, but now I make coasters for weddings, and they're great for wedding favors, for the reception. And so I'm getting into that. That's the business that I'm sort of going into, in addition to selling my men's collection. They all sort of like tie in together. So I'm making dominoes that will be sold on my website. I can also do custom dominoes. I could do custom coasters, and there's some other things that I make with resin that I'll just pop up on my website from time to time. Or if you see something that you like and want it in a different color, I can always do that as well. But yeah, so that's basically it. Like I said, I want to take this into the direction of a real business. I'm going to start documenting all of the network events that I go to. I want to start documenting the progress I make in terms of turning my finances around. I'm going to start documenting all the pop-up events, how all the meet and greets and interactions with the customers. You'll see me at my highest point. You'll see me at my lowest point, because I just feel like that's important for everyone who is interested in following this and wanting to sort of relate to what I'm going through. I think it's important to show both the good and the bad. But yeah, that's about it. I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible because it's just me talking. If anything that I've said interests you, please like and subscribe, and look out for the next video. I'm going to try, for now, I'm going to try and do this like every other day, and then eventually probably just do longer series like once a week. So look for my next video. I appreciate you spending this time with me, and I look forward to us growing together and making 2025. Oh, that's the other thing. So I'm starting this video, it is January 2nd, 2025, but I don't want people to think that, this is another one of those New Year's resolutions. I don't really believe in those. I don't really believe in New Year's resolutions. They don't work, they never last. And the only reason why I'm starting it now is just because I just feel like it's time. I've always wanted to have this um, start this video documentary and keep myself accountable. I've been wanting to do it for a long time, but I've just been putting it off and putting it off. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. But I just felt like today it's now, I something happened that just sort of made me think, God, I don't want to be in the same situation this time around next year or 6 months from now. So that's what prompted me to sit down today and make this video. Like I said, it's not like a New Year's resolution thing. It's not like one of those New Year, new me sort of things. This is definitely something that's I've been wanting to do for quite some time. And today is just the day that I start doing it. So if you're interested in what I've had to say so far, please again, like and subscribe and look out for my next video. I thank you so much for spending these last 10 minutes, 11 minutes with me. I really appreciate it. I know it's kind of a ramble. I don't usually do this sort of thing, so hopefully with time, I'll get better at it. But thank you again for taking the time to share with me, and I look forward to chatting with you guys in the next video. So take care.